Grace of Grief, Branch 3. The goal is, with retrospect and respect, I am able to find an elegant way, with dignity, to breathe peacefully and feel the fresh air. The Epiphany is that life is still beautiful, with tragedy and trauma. It's a part of life. It's what poetry is made of. The affirmation is, I will always maintain my momentous memories, with grace, with gratitude, and with honor and respect. We accept where we are. We don't feel guilty. We let go of any feelings of animosity. We accept the path we have ahead diligently, with determination. We know that we need to carry on. We can lie in our bed with the sheets over our head, but the world keeps moving outside. Finding that transition to live in a life when we've lost someone is not easy, but it's what our duty is to do for those who still remain by our sides, who love us. Mourning can be about releasing all the tensions within your body. Mourning can be a beautiful journey of acceptance, tolerance, feeling the sweetness of it, but being able to let go and move forward. Imagine that the person who's gone, what would they expect of you? What would they want for you? What would they like you to do? Imagine that they're watching over you and they're shining their love and light on you, albeit from a different dimension. What would they want? Would they want you to be struggling and suffering? Or would they want you to step up and come together again to honor their legacy, to honor their life, for you to carry on their memory? We acknowledge that the process of grief has many stages. We make a vow to ourselves to let the days ahead be full of valor. We vow to make the journey one of value. We are kind to ourselves and allow all the emotions we feel to sit with us peacefully. Accepting yourself, acknowledging your journey, is the road to wisdom. However difficult it feels, I urge you to urge yourself with conviction to move forward gracefully and peacefully. It's the only gift of life we've been given, is to be here for the journey we need to fulfill. Finding purpose in the journey we have. Fear has two meanings, but we must urge ourselves to face everything and rise, rather than forget everything and run. The only person we're hurting then is ourselves. Giving yourself the power to make new choices and decisions. Breathing easy. If someone ever made you feel not good enough, it's time to forgive them. If someone ever abused you, mentally, physically, emotionally, it's time to forgive them. You need to realize that any demons they carried were within them. They are not yours to bear. You have to let them go to make yourself wholesome again. Release the resentment. Don't carry it within you anymore. If you are still feeling challenged and not able to release it, write down everything you wish to say to that person. And then put water over the ink to fade it away. Flush it, bury it, burn it. Do something that resonates with you as a ritual in order to release the tensions and let them go. Harboring them will only hurt your body. Dis-ease in the mind creates disease in the body. Now you have to look after you. We know that grief is something we cannot avoid. If we try and escape it, it will only come back to haunt us. So it's worthy to go through the journey step by step, untangling all the feelings, letting them sit with you, and then breathing them out, releasing them. Let them go. Don't take life for granted anymore. Understand its value. Understand that the irony is that if death was not there, we wouldn't live gracefully, because we wouldn't feel challenged to live every minute of every day. Knowing that it's a moving picture that will come to an end, we have to snapshot every memory and know that we are rising to live every moment as beautifully as we can. honoring the people around us, celebrating our children, watching with awe at how beautiful things are around us. Don't be ungrateful. Be grateful for everything you have. Be grateful for even what you've lost. There are many schools of thought that surround death. Every religion has a different understanding of it. Every energy has a different understanding of it. I'd like you to imagine and understand that if I'm wearing a jacket and I take my jacket off and I put it on a hanger, it's lifeless, it's still. I don't identify myself with the jacket I was wearing. In the same way, our bodies are our armor. Our soul lives, and our soul can fly. When we have dreams, what's happening? It's our soul getting involved with our imagination. When you have a déjà vu, what's happening? It's that you see an image in your mind that you feel you've lived before. What's technically happening is that short-term memory, long-term memory, the event that's happening is skipping your short-term memory, jumping straight to your long-term memory and coming back to your short-term. So how our subconscious and how our imagination function, we can guide them. We can direct them positively. Having nightmares or not having nightmares is actually a choice. If you decide that you wish to live things peacefully and positively, you will. If you decide it's all drama, it will be. So make the right choices for you. Be responsible for the people who love you. Respond appropriately. You know, even when a relationship ends and both people are still alive, there is a sense of death and loss. It becomes an anonymous path where there's no more understanding of each other and distance is created. It's actually not very different from when we lose someone to the universe. Measuring distance, measuring relationships, measuring how we feel is one where we can decide how to perceive it. No one can make those choices for us. You can create any beautiful story in your mind and live by it if you choose to. So even those who we've lost that hurt us, that were not nice to us, there's no need to go back into their memory with bitterness. You can honor their memory for the good that they did do. You can look for ways of making peace with how they behaved, based upon their own history, their own issues. And you can let them rest peacefully now. Holding any resentment is not helpful for you. We've loved the people who even hurt us. So if we carry a bittersweet memory or we carry resentment, it is, in fact, a choice. Everything ends up being a choice, as I have said from even the Enter the Garden program. So I only wish to honor you and respect you with whatever loss you're going through. I wish to support you and encourage you to do what is right for you so that you may be healthy and not carry any burdens upon you that you don't deserve to carry. It wasn't your fault. And you need to acknowledge yourself with whatever you're feeling and gratify yourself to say, yes, I can do this, I can carry on, and I can be wholesome. Yes, I will always miss the person I've lost, and I will always honor their soul, but I'm here, and now I have to carry the journey forward, maintain a legacy, and do my part before the skies carry me away. Have purpose, find a good reason to be, and enjoy it gracefully, peacefully, even if you feel pain or hurt, or you're missing someone dearly. I honor you and send you my courage to accompany you.